Okay. We're on.
Alrighty.
We are WT USAT Data and Facts. I'm Steph. This is Don. And we're doing like a last minute podcast because the day one brackets for the Charlotte Grand Prix Challenge came out. And we just kind of wanted to cover that and smoke a cigar.
And also, if I had a Viva USA opener, I would use it. But all I have is a Viva Mexico opener. So I'm going to open a Modelo Especial and enjoy it while we have the cigar. And talk about...
But no, California does not belong to Mexico.
Oh, there was a conflict about that.
I went there.
Yeah, no. All right, there we go. It's open. Not the best opener in the world. I bent it. All right, so we're going to talk about the brackets, as Steph said. There's some no-shows and who the USA athletes are fighting.
Yeah, we're winging it. So I have, I haven't seen his notes, and I just printed out the brackets. So you talk, I'm gonna like this cigar.
We might do this every day. We might talk about tomorrow. We might talk about day one results
for 3 days,
and day two brackets.
Yeah.
So we'll see how it goes. And remember that the streaming on YouTube, which hopefully is going to be excellent because it's World Taekwondo, not USAT.
Well, UpTKD is doing it.
Oh, okay.
So I think UpTKD will be doing the video, which they do a good job.
Okay, good.
So, and I will post the video links.
Yeah.
For each day and the brackets.
Yeah, and there's 3 sessions each day, so and 3 rings, so there's going to be a lot of posts.
Yeah.
So the event starts off tomorrow. The random weigh-ins at 8 a.m. for the 57 and 68ers. The heavyweight ladies do not have to do random weigh-in. And so the event itself with a round of 64 starts at 9 a.m. Eastern, 6 a.m. Pacific Daylight. Round of 32s at 1:30 Eastern, 10:30 Pacific. And the semifinals, bronze medal match and finals start at 8 p.m. Eastern, which is 5 p.m. here on the West Coast. And let's get into it.
The first match tomorrow is Kalfani Harris, match 101, with Taipei Yiju Chiu.
I don't know. I just said Taipei.
Well, I'm doing my best to pronounce it properly.
Yeah, and then...
If he wins that, then he will be fighting France.
Theo Lucien. Yeah, and because number 1 seed Edival Pontes from Brazil was a no-show. So there's 46 athletes on the bracket, and there's 50 registered, so only 4 no-shows, which is actually low. That's, almost 10%, but that's low compared to the women, the 57ers, who, anyway, we'll talk about them. But Edival Pontes is not there, so the new number 1 seed is Theo Lucien from France.
So we've got, 2 more USA?
We got 3.
3.
Sheldon Wilcox at the same time as Kalfani.
But we have 2 more other than Kalfani we just covered.
There's 3 more.
There's 3 more?
Yeah.
Where's the other one?
301, which is right below Kalfani.
Oh, okay.
Sheldon Wilcox.
Yeah, I saw that one.
Versus Korea. We don't know anything about the Korean guy, but it's Korea. And then if he managed to get by Korea, it would be Great Britain, Matthew Howell, who I picked as a bit of a dark horse to medal at this event because he got second at the European President's Cup. So good luck to Sheldon. And of course, Kalfani. Kalfani has not had
the
best record lately, losing his first matches. But let's turn that around, Kalfani.
He's got all the tools.
He's got all the tools. He does those great spin moves by himself on YouTube.
You can do it.
You can spin.
We got your back, baby.
Do it.
Get it.
And then match 304, same ring as Sheldon Wilcox, a little bit later. Diego Pineda versus Niger, I think it is. I think it's Niger. It might be the guy who trains at
the academy.
At the academy. It could be that guy.
Ismail Yakuba.
I think it could be.
Yakuba.
Could be.
I don't know. I'm probably butchering.
I think he lives in the States. And then
he might be in the picture that the academy posted.
The academy posted, and also the Peak guys. Grandmaster Lee posted a photo, and I think it included Ismail trying to do some last-minute weight cutting, kicking a paddle yesterday. So anyway, that might be the fellow. Apologies if it's not, or if we've got your name wrong.
Did we cover them all? No, we got Mako Rodriguez.
The big name.
Mako
Michael Rodriguez versus
with a Z.
Versus either.
Oh, he's match 114.
Yes, 114. Which 114. That's 14 matches in. That's going to be about 2 hours after this starts.
Yeah,
so a little after 11 a.m. Eastern.
He could be fighting either a Russian or
Russia or France, Syria, and Rovette from France, who's a top 58er. But Rovette has to get past Osin from Russia. I don't know about that. So it could be a real tough test for Mako right out of the gate with Russia.
Can do it.
But he could do it.
And this is our home territory.
He could do it.
He's got the tools.
Yeah, he's got a toolbox.
Go Mako.
Go.
I don't know how you pronounce it.
I think they just go by Michael.
Michael?
M-A-I is Michael. Michael Rodriguez.
So somebody correct me if it's Michael.
Juan pronounces it Michael Rodriguez.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So should we do the 57ers next?
Yes.
Okay. So we had a whole bunch of no-shows in 57.
Yeah, there's only 39 in the bracket.
So 11 did not show up.
Out of 50.
That's greater than 20% no-shows. Bad girls. Including 2 of the top seeds. Number 2, Chaima Toumi from Tunisia, who I had picked as a favorite. But she's not there, so she's not winning the medal. And Karabatic from Croatia, who is number 6 seed. So that shuffles the bracket a little bit. Now let's talk about the bracket.
Yes.
First out of the gate in the 57s, match 107, is Sophia Shumsky. And she drew a very dangerous opponent, Merv Dinsel Kavarat, the Screaming Turk from Turkey.
Who has done 49 and 53, and now she's doing 57.
Yeah. So maybe Sophia's got a size advantage. I don't know. We'll see. That'd be great. And let's surprise. Let's get past Merv Dinsel, and then you might have the winner of that faces Giada El-Hawani from Italy, who I picked as one of the medalists. So yeah, that's a tough part of the bracket right there.
And then, where's Faith on? Where's Faith?
We're come to Faith. Okay. Faith is next.
Okay.
Faith is match 217. We're in the round of 32. And she's facing a Brazilian who I don't know who it is. Liz Rocha. And then either Russia or Turkey. And the Turk is a very famous 31-year-old Ilgin, Hatice Ilgin from Turkey, who's very crafty and been around forever. Apparently.
Well, let's help Faith out. And what do you notice about this opponent that she can watch out for? For
Brazil or Turkey?
The one she's going to be fighting.
Brazil. I don't know anything about Brazil.
Oh.
So, this is one of these athletes that Juan and company have picked for Brazil. Might be one of the up-and-comers that they think is going to do something. Don't know anything about her. I think Faith has got this. And Faith is in a pretty good bracket because she's in the Skylar Park bracket. And Skylar, she could beat. She can beat Skylar, even if Skylar wears a number 2 Hogu. And Hogu Gate. But Faith can beat Skylar, so she just has to get through the people in her bracket to get past Skylar, and that includes a Russian. And but it's not a Russian I'm particularly knowledgeable about, so Faith can beat her too. And then
the Russians are kind of like Korea. You don't know who they are. They just come out of nowhere and they're super good.
Right, because there's a lot of them that fight.
Yeah.
And they want to win. They fight to win, not to lose.
They do not fight to lose. They fight to win.
Yeah. Match 319.
Their mentality is a little bit different.
A little bit after Faith's fight. Match 319. Danica Deaton from the University of Texas Longhorns.
Go Danica!
Hook 'em horns. Is versus Benito from Spain. And she's a moderately ranked Spanish chick. But I think Danica can give her a surprise. Way to go, Danica. And then the very next match on Ring 3, match 320, is Caitlin Cox from TNT, California, Los Angeles.
Go, Caitlin.
Versus Laura Rodriguez from Spain. Laura Rodriguez, the Instagram sensation, who is also European champion in 57. Going to be a tough match for Caitlin, but they're both action ladies.
Yes.
They're going to be fighting and kicking and clawing and toothing, and it should be a great match.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
And then the winner has the luxury of facing who I think is the #1 threat in the entire 57 division,
Lao.
Bliznikova from Russia.
What about Zhangxi Lao?
Well, no, Bliznikova is better.
Really?
Yeah, and they'd have to get past the Russian before they get to Zhangxi.
Well, Zhangxi hasn't. Remember her first year she came out?
Yeah.
I think she might be not a woman.
What? What do you say?
I think she might not be a
There
woman.
is somebody in this competition
There
who
is.
is not a woman.
Is it 57 or
67.
67?
We'll get onto that tomorrow, but we'll give you a highlight right now. There's a dude from Taipei.
that used to fight as a woman from Taipei.
No, it still fights as a woman.
No, as a woman, but when they were a cadet and a junior,
Yeah,
they fought as a male.
won the silver medal in
So they
cadets
switched genders,
worlds.
and there's a lot of
It switched.
Muslims that have bowed out and won't fight this person. So,
Yeah. So anyway, that's looking forward to 67.
so when people want to
So-
know, are there transgenders
Yeah, are
in
there any?
Taekwondo?
Are there
Yes,
any? Yeah, there are. Yeah. So there.
All right.
Yeah.
And they're coming to Charlotte.
Okay.
Okay.
That's the USA 57's real tough across all the
Yeah,
brackets.
it's going to be good.
Let's go USA. And now we have left the lady heavyweights.
Plus 67. And again, there's a bunch of no-shows. There's only 41 contenders.
Yeah, so at least 4 didn't show up, but nobody in the top 15 did not show up.
Okay.
So all the top ones showed up.
Okay.
First one out of the gate is 2 Americans, actually.
Ava Soon Lee, who's fighting for Haiti.
Elena Viana versus Ava Soon Lee.
That's going to be good.
There's going to be a good match there. There's going to be
Match
some...
308. Did you already say that?
What?
Match 308.
208, isn't it?
I have 308 right here.
You're right.
Ava Soon Lee and
You know, my circle
Elena
was really
Viana.
bad. I circled Elena
308.
308, not 208. And that should be at around 10 o'clock Eastern. Actually, at the end of, close to 11 o'clock Eastern. And, you know, a whole bunch of American fans cheering for each. Elena Viana hailing from Las Vegas, Nevada.
Yeah, baby.
And Ava Soon Lee from the Midwest,
Minnesota.
fighting for Haiti.
Yeah,
It's a good thing she's American, doesn't have to travel, because people from Haiti are not allowed into the country.
right now. Yeah.
Yeah, so good thing she's actually an American.
Okay, and then we've got
Match 110 over there. Brianna Usserman.
Oh, she's good.
Brianna Usserman versus a Mexican by the name of Ramirez.
Yeah.
Oh, I had to mention something else about the Viana match. Then the winner gets to fight who I think is the toughest person in the entire bracket, Wenzi Mu Wenzi from China. So your reward for winning between Elena and Ava is to fight the tall winner Chinese. So
Oh, and she's,
tough day
she's
in the
big.
women's heavyweight. And so
As long
Brianna
as she's
Usserman
out.
is fighting Ramirez from Mexico. She gets past her. It's Nadica Bozanic from Serbia,
Okay.
who's also a tough
Yeah,
world
Serbia's
medalist.
good.
Hannah Keck.
Hannah Cat, go baby.
Hannah Keck is fighting
Match
another Chinese
323.
lady. 323 is fighting another Chinese lady.
Zhu.
Chinese.
Li Zhu. I don't know how you pronounce that.
Zhu. They
Zhu.
pronounce the X as Zhu.
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 Okay.
And then either a Russian or Naomi Oladi.
And then name Naomi Alati.
Match 124, so right after Hannah's fight on a different ring, Naomi Oladi is either fighting a Russian or a Canadian, and don't count on the Canadian making it. It's going to be the Russian, Christina Adebayo, who's actually pretty good, and is going to give Naomi a fight. So go Naomi from Texas,
Go Naomi.
from G3 Houston, Texas.
Yeah, baby.
Coach Gianni Giambi.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if he's going to be coaching or somebody else will. It'd be good to see the homeborn coach in the coach's chair. What do you think?
Of course.
Yeah. I hope that's the same with all the
Or
athletes.
Gareth or Paul.
Yeah, but I hope that's the same with all the athletes, that they get to choose their coach. That'd be great, especially if USA Taekwondo is not paying for their event. So yeah, that's what I've got for tomorrow
Okay,
on the brackets. Are we going to be watching?
of course.
6 a.m. Pacific?
Yeah.
We get up before 6 a.m., so that's no big challenge for us. I haven't been smoking the cigar.
Well, I've been trying to give it to you.
Thank you.
I think that's it. You got anything else? Short and sweet, to the point.
Short and sweet, to the point.
Tomorrow.
Let's go, America.
Yeah, go USA.
Go USA. We'll talk to you tomorrow night after the event and before the next day's program.
All right, Jones out.
Jones out. Cheers.